It is a raucous crowd as we welcome you in to the Wrestling Federation of America. My name is Joe Dombrowski, and as we look forward to a tumultuous and prosperous 2024, there's always big headlines to discuss in WFA.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, I would like to introduce the current WFA Heavyweight Champion, Mosh Pit.
Julie Cutler always doing a fantastic job as our ring announcer and MC as she brings in the only fitting individual to kick us off. The only man that makes sense to be in the lead-off position this week on the broadcast. That is the face of WFA, the current rating heavyweight champion Mosh Pit, who has shown his tenacity, who has shown his resolve, who's shown that championship level spirit that has projected him onward and upward through so much adversity. But it seems like every single time his back's against the wall, Mosh Pit gets stronger and finds a way to persevere. Gotta wonder what's in the mind of the heavyweight champion to kick us off.
Ooh, it sounded like they cut the song out of the best part. How we doing, Marlboro? Ooh. All right, listen, I'm a little excited tonight. I'm feeling rambunctious. I'm feeling excited. But most of all, it seems like we might have some kindred spirits in the crowd tonight. Let me just check the temperature real quick. There any metalheads in the building? Perhaps a headbanger or two? Okay. The real test here. I'm gonna have to give you the James Hetfield test, all right? I'm gonna give you a little phrase, and you're gonna come back at me, and we're gonna see how much of a metal crowd this really is, all right? First one, I'm gonna need you to give me the James Hetfield, oh yeah. Ooh, yeah! Not bad. All right, one more to prove your worth. I'm gonna need a hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey! That's what I'm talking about, Marlboro. Now, to the business at hand. We have some business to take care of. As it is 2024, and I haven't defended my championship yet. So I thought this would be a good opportunity to give somebody a chance at my heavy metal. I thought I'd give somebody a chance to come out here and be a rock star. To be a metalhead and join me in the pit. So, without any more faffing about and not a single ado, let's start Mosh Pit.
Cut. Oh, it's Jay George.
Hey, can I get quiet on the set, please?
The man who tries to turn WFA into his own personal
I
film.
said, could I have quiet on the set?
And it looks like the director's got some complaints.
Hey, Mosh Pit, you know what your problem is, boy? Whenever you open your mouth, words seem to come out. Now, I understand that high school was the best 9 years of your life, so I'm gonna say this in a way that you and all these people can understand. For this next scene, I am going to end your reign as the WFA Heavyweight Champion. Because like it or not, my friend, this is a film that is written and directed by Jay George. So I'm gonna make my entrance. And when I come out, all you people are gonna show me the same respect that they showed you. You guys got that? Hey, dummies, that means when I come out, you guys cheer for me. You guys got that?
You can't force respect.
Hey, and if you do this for me in return, I will give you all a champion that you deserve, huh? How about it?
They're not paid extras, you know.
So here you go, Mosh Pits. First title defense of 2024. Hey, all right, quiet on the set. I need to slate this. Go ahead. Here we go. We're gonna make my entrance. Take one. Guys, big ovation when I come out. Big ovation. All right, Coral, go ahead. Hit the music.
I feel like this will not be a one-take wonder. The audience didn't get the script, and they're letting their opinions be known. But Jay George wants to be considered walking, talking cinematic excellence.
Filming across your screens at 24 frames per second out of Newbridge Studios by way of Thunder Bay, this is Jay George!
Jay George considers himself a visionary, wrestling's premier cinematic genius. And while Mosh Pit has taken center stage to be the headline band of WFA, it's Jay George who wants to see his name in lights all over the marquee. It speaks to the mark of a champion how proudly Mosh Pit carries that 15 pounds of gold that he was so eager to put out an open challenge here this week to defend. That's been that same mentality that Mosh Pit has displayed since winning the championship back this past summer, and this is officially sanctioned WFA title match, which means this could be the preview, the trailer to the end scene tonight. Jay George is a very accomplished athlete, if not maybe a tiny bit delusional, but don't let that fool you. Mosh Pit is taking this challenge very seriously. He has to. If not, I truly believe he will not leave as champion. Jay George complaining about a pull of the hair. There is ample hair to pull there as Mosh Pit. I did not see any illegal infraction. Nice leverage move by Mosh Pit to take over Jay George in the early going, who may want to do a retake. I notice Mosh Pit is not waiting idly by for Jay George to decide to resume this matchup. Mosh Pit going to the offensive. Full throttle, straight forward, he knows no other way. Swing and a miss, and now Mosh Pit unloads the knife edge chop. Second time now. The aggression of Mosh Pit. His ability to channel his anger and rage, to dig down deep inside. It's called that Mosh Pit mentality that drives him to overcome what may seem insurmountable. And it's Mosh Pit taking Jay George side to side, and now overhead with a back body drive. Mosh Pit is feeling he is in his element. And Jay George is finding out firsthand, the hard way, why Mosh Pit is in the position he's in. Mosh Pit a little bit more than half hot as he once again gives chase, and what's that, the assistant director? Either way, the diversion was enough. Mosh Pit didn't want to harm an innocent bystander, And Jay George took advantage of that diversion and now begins to go to work. Jay George, creates the distraction. Was that the Hollywood sidekick? Not quite sure. A variety, a barrage of martial arts style kicks in the arsenal of Jay George that shows flexibility and dexterity. And you can't overlook the heavy hands as well. Unequivocally, the biggest match in Jay George's career. But you can't take too much time when you're dealing with Mosh Pit. Jay George turns things back around though. Jay George could be minutes away from capturing the Wrestling Federation of America Championship. An organization with roots that goes back 20 plus years at this point. Side Russian leg sweep nicely done. Founded by the late, great Who's Your Daddy, Steve Bradley. And that memory, that reputation, everything he built and created is carried on in his memory, in his honor. But it's Jay George looking to make a new memory as he connects with a splash. Is that enough? Mosh Pit kicks out. Jay George hooks both legs, but not enough. Mosh Pit to his feet and try to dig down deep and find some of that killer instinct. A man that has served the United States as part of the Marine Corps. Someone who has served as the face of this organization. He is at home when he's at arms. Will Jay George prove to have the perfect strategy to finally put a dent in the champion for the ride now? Sleeper hold cinched in. This could do a great deal of damage, but Mosh Pit knows that, got out of it early. And a second counter. Both men looking for leverage. Mosh Pit. Blue Thunder Bomb. It's an opening. It's a reprieve. A chance for Mosh Pit to get some air back in his lungs. What a way to kick off 2024 for WFA. What a way to kick off this broadcast. The stakes couldn't be higher, and a lot more still to come this week. Jay George mocking Mosh Pit and the service and sacrifice he's made for this country. Jay George, American himself, but could give a damn less. It's up to Jay George. I think he changed the flag and put his face on it. Mosh Pit looking to battle out of the clutches of the challenger. Jawbreaker connects. Jay George and Mosh Pit both out on their feet as they keep fighting tooth and nail, back and forth. You can feel the urgency setting in on both men. And Mosh Pit created some distance, and a couple of huge windups have put Jay George on the defensive. Both men jockeying for precision. Oh, wait a minute. Jay George is an assistant director, being a nuisance and contact nearly made. Mosh Pit measuring Jay George as he recovers from near disaster. Mosh Pit looking to finish this thing. But Jay George, wait a minute, got the official in downstairs. Wait a minute. You're not in this match. Hey! I think that knee just caught Mosh Pit in the side of the head, and Jay George has to count away from stealing the title. What a travesty that would have been. A miscarriage of justice. Jay George. Oh, wait a minute. There's the malfunction at the junction. Mosh Pit going Uranagi. And there's only one thing left to do. Stage dive. Mosh Pit is still the champion.
Here is your winner and still the WFA Heavyweight Champion, Mosh Pit.
Once again, the odds were stacked against the champion, but he would have it no other way. The heavy metal ace of the Wrestling Federation of America kicks off his 2024 in victorious fashion. But there's a long road and a deep list of challenges ahead. February 18th, you gotta believe, will be a banner night for Mosh Pit when it comes to the WFA Championship. And if he survives, it'll only get more difficult from there. Mosh Pit is beloved by these fans, appreciated by so many, and still building a legacy synonymous with the 20 years Wrestling Federation of America. Mosh Pit still your champion, and we got a lot more still to come.
South Jimmy Hart. Come see me at the Tackle Box Brewing Company Sunday, February the 18th in Marlboro, Mass. Come see me from 3 to 5 p.m. I'll be doing a meet and greet, taking pictures, signing autographs, and it's all for the Wrestling Federation of America.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
Set for more action here at WFA REBORN with an athlete with a chip on her shoulder and a statement to make.
Introducing first, representing New England, she is the new thing, Elle Valentine.
Elle Valentine tells us something new thing.
And her opponent, already in the ring from Providence, Rhode Island, making her WFA debut, Livia,
young prospect representing the Lockup Wrestling Academy. We're going to put her name on the map tonight, but when I speak about the new thing, Elle Valentine, that's NU new. That's that angst and anger of the new metal mentality. Elle Valentine will be just as happy smashing 2x4s and punching holes in drywall as she would be doing anything else, including competing here tonight. And I think Elle Valentine may feel a little bit slighted and feel that her opposition this week in the form of Livia is not quite in her league. We'll see if that's true or not. Elle Valentine, a former WFA Women's Champion, had that title stripped of her when she failed to appear in a scheduled title defense a number of months ago, and she has not been pleased about it ever since. Livia went to charge, a miss in the corner, and Elle Valentine tried to pick up the pieces, but credit to Livia, able to kick out now, counters the slam, looking for a leg sweep, but there's that inexperience. Just took too long to set up the move. And Valentine regained her bearings. Northern Lights suplexing by.
Here is your winner, Elle Valentine.
The old adage about not getting paid by the hour. Elle Valentine did not want to humor her opponent here tonight. She just wants to make sure every fan, every matchmaker, every decision maker is watching the damage she can do. And now we're going to hear about it.
So, all right, get it out of your system. Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm sure you'll feel much better because you're all children. You know, it's really nice of WFA to give me an easy dinner tonight. But I was under the impression that I would be getting my hands on the so-called WFA Women's Champion, Luscious Latasha.
She won that vacant title after it was stripped from Elle Valentine.
Now, hold on. Correct me if I'm wrong. Oh, then please enlighten me. Correct me if I'm wrong. Shut up! Champions are supposed to fulfill their obligations lest they run the risk of getting a title taken away from them, right? Isn't that how it works? You virgins in the back? That's what you told me. Luscious Latasha knows that I am the real women's champion, and that's why she's ducking me. So come on, where is she? Is she the real champion? Where are you, Latasha? I'm waiting.
Calling out the champion right
Fulfill
here,
your
right now.
obligations. Face me.
Well, Luscious Latasha isn't scared. And she earned that title through her own arduous journey. And look out, we're gonna fight about it right here and right now. Latasha throwing fists. And Elle Valentine has to put her money where her mouth is. Oh, you can't tell Latasha she hasn't earned that title. She doesn't deserve to be where she is. Because she'll fight like hell to prove you wrong. And the battle lines have been drawn. Tensions are palpable. Just took a beer bottle from a fan. Elle Valentine, oh no! Elle Valentine just smashed that glass bottle right in Latasha's face. Valentine took that bottle straight from one of these fans. I don't think Latasha even saw it. And before she had time to even realize what was happening, that glass bottle got shattered in 100 pieces. Right over her head. Oh, Latasha's got to be seriously hurt. And Elle Valentine has Latasha's championship. It was once Elle Valentine's. It may be again. That's repulsive. Elle Valentine's behavior this week in general is repulsive. Obsessed over reclaiming that women's title and some dark, desperate lengths Elle Valentine has gone to make her presence known at the expense of the reigning champion, Latasha. And there you see just some of the remnants of that glass bottle absolutely shattered across the face of another human being. And I don't even want to speculate a medical condition or potential injuries. But once Latasha finds out what happened and comes to, you gotta believe there's gonna be hell to pay for these vile, heinous actions of Elle Valentine.
REALITY. Why is it that reality ain't always the truth? In fact, more often than not, y'all just use reality to cover up your own flesh wounds. But check this. The Prince has come to WFA to cut those flesh wounds wide open once again and allow you children to sit under the learning tree of the poor righteous teacher. And a word from the wise for any of you WFA hardware holders. You best check this. For some hardware, might be what the Prince plans to manifest next. May the day break.
At this time, I would like to introduce the owner and operator of the WFA, the It Factor, Scott Reed.
Well, this is the man that we all have to thank for their being a WFA here today. He has taken that legacy, those initials, the quality that they were built upon, and continue to bring it up to date to a new era and add on to that legacy. But with that comes great responsibility, and it comes with controversy. And the main source of that controversy has been Spencer Slade. There you see a recent matchup where Reed laid Slade out with the smash mouth. The matchup should be over. A no disqualification atmosphere, however, allowed the agent and representation of Spencer Slade out of Barisano to get involved. A fracas ensued. Brass knucks were inserted into the equation, and Scott Reed never saw it coming until it was too late. His lights got knocked out. And the athletic anomaly, the blue chipper, the submission specialist, Spencer Slade, continues his power play with Scott Reed. Let's hear from the owner and operator.
Thank you for the warm introduction. Well, guys, you guys heard this earlier. Y'all saw what happened when we Spencer Slade, right? Look, every single time I get Spencer Slade exactly where I want him, Adam Barisano always interferes. It went as far as knocking me out with brass knuckles. Right? He's a cheater! Look, you guys think you can knock me out and call it a day. You got another thing coming. Spencer Slade, I want you to go to this ring right now so I can finish exactly what I started.
I need everybody in this wretched refuse of filth, this cesspool of depravity, to stop talking starting right now. I said stop talking starting right now. My name is Adam Barisano. Scott Reed. What have you become? I'll tell you what you've become. I'll tell you all what Scott Reed is. Scott Reed is a failure as a businessman and a first-time promoter here in WFA Wrestling. That's right, Scott. Hot-shotting business decisions left and right that have blown up in your face, and not one business decision has blown up in your face worse than the fact that you needed, you begged, and you pleaded for Spencer Slade, Professional Wrestling's Anomaly, to sign an exclusive contract with WFA Wrestling. You promised main event money. You promised main event matches. You don't want Spencer Slade gone. You need Spencer Slade. More than Spencer Slade will ever need WFA Wrestling. And Scott, if you do not acquiesce to the promises that you have made, despite your students that you have let their lives hang on the line, all the mistakes that you have made, if you do not acquiesce to the promises that you have made, main event money and main event matches for Spencer Slade, then I am going to bleed you dry of every asset you have. I have the microphone. In short, Scott, if you do not follow through with everything you have promised Professional Wrestling's Lim Reaper, I am going to run WFA out of business forever.
But what I haven't failed at, Adam, is if you want to take a second and look at all these people right now that are standing in this building for a company that I not only resurrected, but I built larger than ever thought possible. And Adam, I know you think that I need you and I need Spencer Slade. You obviously don't know who I am. And seeing how you want to always help Spencer Slade out, and Spencer Slade's not exactly here tonight, I think it's time for you to shut up and walk into this ring so I can knock your teeth down your throat.
I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. I am a businessman, and I will make a business decision for both of us that will make some sense. I, Scott Reed, will give you 5 minutes in this ring with me. 5 minutes! 5 minutes! If you can defeat a hired mercenary of my choosing. So the question is this, Scott, do you accept?
Adam, 5 minutes along with you in this ring, I'll face anybody. You're damn right I accept.
Well, Scott Reed is fearless and he's ready for a fight just as we thought he would be. But Adam Barisano, he's amused, he's overjoyed by the fact that Scott Reed accepted his challenge. What does Barisano have up his sleeve? Who does he have up his sleeve? And what repercussions could there be for Scott Reed as a result? We're gonna find out later on in this broadcast. Scott Reed against Adam Barisano's hand-picked opponent. It's coming up. Stay with us.
Apex Entertainment on Route 20 West in Marlboro offers family fun for all ages with 10-pin or candlepin luxury bowling, an exciting 20-foot suspended ropes course with over 65 arcade games to choose from, and a fast-paced multi-level go-kart track. Battle friends in our 2-story laser tag arena. When you run out of gas, stop into the Pit Stop Tavern to fuel up. For more information on team building, corporate events, and birthday parties, visit apexentertainmentcenter.com today.
South Jimmy Hart. Come see me at the Tackle Box Brewing Company Sunday, February the 18th in Marlboro, Mass. Come see me from 3 to 5 p.m. I'll be doing a meet and greet, taking pictures, signing autographs, and it's all for the Wrestling Federation of America.
Scott Reed wears the pressure of the WFA on his shoulders, quite literally as the man who owns and operates.
Everybody in this cesspool of depravity to stop talking starting right now.
Now what? That can only be one guy, Adam Barisano.
I said stop talking starting right now. Scott! I told you I had a hired mercenary, and I have a mercenary that is going to end your career here tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, I would like to introduce to you, presented by Adam Barisano. He is Wrecking Ball Legurzky.
Oh man, that's a name I'm very familiar with. A rough and rugged veteran and a building-sized human.
And his opponent from the Steel City, USA, weighing in at well over 400 pounds, Wrecking Ball Legurzky.
I was gonna gonna say, anytime I've seen Legurzky, he's hovered around that 400-pound mark, but apparently Barisano has him on a new diet to make him even bigger and even more merciless and ruthless than ever before. Barisano has craved power, money, gold, glory, influence. He wants to call the shots here at WFA and put all the money in the pocket of him and his charges. Like the technical wrestling wizard, the Anomaly, Spencer Slade, submission specialist as he is, but a style of another sort that Scott Reed will have to face here this week on REBORN as he goes one-on-one with the massive Wrecking Ball multiple-time champion in various organizations throughout the Northeast. But you can hear that reception, that love, that support from these fans towards Scott Reed, a protege of the original owner and founder of the WFA, Steve Bradley. And Scott Reed is the one that brought this brand, this great organization, back from dormancy to carry on that legacy of Steve Bradley, to keep that name alive in the hearts and minds of fans across this region. And you can hear the respect these people have for Scott Reed for putting that work in, but whether it's in the ring or out of it, oh, look at what power. In or out of the ring, that job position has its fair share of roadblocks and pitfalls, but perhaps none the size of Wrecking Ball Legurzky. Scott Reed trying to be abusive yet elusive, hits a drop kick. Legurzky up and over, leapfrog by Reed, and tried maybe a Luthez press, tried to muscle Legurzky down, but Legurzky holds him in the air like a child. Scott Reed is bigger than a full-size adult, but he can't navigate Legurzky, but he avoids the right fist and take it down with a shoulder tackle. And Legurzky is just overwhelming. And if you run into Legurzky, it feels like Legurzky ran into you. All of that size, all of that mass. Stepping, literally and figuratively, walking all over Scott Reed, while Barisano smiles like a butcher's dog, sending a message. Barisano loves nothing more than to see Reed vulnerable, in pain, at odds. Reed fires away and got the elbow. Did Legurzky down with a headbutt change the late great Bam Bam Bigelow into the cover. And notice how quickly, how urgently Reed got that shoulder up, knowing the size, and well, Barisano perhaps none too pleased that Reed still got fight left in him, but probably a little bit satisfied that he gets to watch Reed absorb more punishment. Legurzky is methodical. He is precise. And he is explosive. Legurzky took great delight in the impact of that knife edge chop. And Reed has nowhere to go as of now as the intent look of Barisano tells the story. Spencer Slade has made life miserable for Scott Reed. It has all been a search for power. And rather than fight it in the boardrooms, it has been fought in the ring. And Reed trying to fight to his feet. And Reed will never back down from a fight. There's no question about that. And caught Legurzky with a good shot. Got the kick up. You can check the... Oh no, Legurzky! Back body drop. And Reed writhing in pain. Barisano and Slade have been a pain in the hindquarters of Reed since the month of June. And that threat continues to grow, continues to loom. The hook of the leg. Reed kicks out again, somehow, some way. Knowing there's a locker room depending on him. There is a capacity crowd this week depending on him. There are forces and entities higher than that, perhaps, willing Scott Reed on and helping motivate him through these struggles. Legurzky zeroing in on the trapezius muscle. There's that sly, sinister sneer from Adam Barisano. Legurzky, plain as day, hired mercenary. And with the boss on the shelf, Barisano will be calling a lot more shots. But it's Scott Reed now, with shots of his own. The left jab to the side of the jaw. Drop kick and X. But Legurzky uses that momentum. Back down into the elbow, and not looking for a count of 3 here. I'm not sure if Legurzky feels a little bit offended and insulted by what Reed has done, or if he's looking for some bonus dollars from Barisano, but either way, Barisano's charge came up empty on the headbutt. Legurzky went to charge in. The double feet, and look at this! Can Reed get the leverage? Legurzky's not moving, power bomb. Good grief. Wrecking ball maybe signaling for one more. I don't know if Reed can take one more. I don't know how he's conscious after one. This will put the lights out. Maybe long term for Scott Reed. Bader bomb, nobody there. Reed went chops the shoulders. Can he get him down? Good, Reed has done it. The 400-plus pounder's been bested.
Here is your winner, the Factor, Scott Reed.
Barisano is stunned. Wrecking ball missed the mark. And Scott Reed continues to show why he's the man, equipped to defend what the WFA means it stands for.
Due to the stipulation of this match, Scott Reed now gets 5 minutes in the ring with Adam Barisano.
And this is a moment that Scott Reed has waited for over half a year. Barisano will pay for his sins. I love you. Oh, what a groveling, sniveling coward. When he has to stand up for his words, Barisano crumbles. But here's a man who won't crumble. An athletic specimen, a prize fighter, a specialist, the Limb Reaper Spencer Slade, the top draft pick and chosen one of Barisano and Reed fight for his life here. But even after a tough matchup, he will not be innocent prey to be exploited by Spencer Slade. Well, Spencer trash talking. I guess the 5-minute match with Barisano and Reed is going to technically end in a disqualification.
Hey, Spence! I'm not the only one that wants a piece of you. As a matter of fact, we have an entire locker room back there that wants a piece of you.
Nobody likes Spencer. Probably more than just that locker room.
Hey! Ain't seeing how you want to be a chicken and keep running out of the ring right when I'm about to hand you your own. This is what we're going to do. We're going to take each one of those wrestlers in the back and we're going to line them on each side of this ring. And Spence, there's going to be nowhere for you to go. And you're finally going to get what's coming to you.
The law has been laid down. The boss makes it official. It'll be Scott Reed versus Spencer Slade. And not only that, I understand it'll be a Lumberjack match right here next week. Thanks everybody for being a part of WFA Reborn this week. My name is Joe Dombrowski. Don't forget, February 18th is going to be a banner night for the Wrestling Federation of America. Search for WFAWrestling.com and WFA Wrestling 1 on social media for all the details. And we'll see you right back here next week with more WFA Reborn.